Ready for action. Orders received.
Head for that canyon. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. See if I can do this right, correctly, and all that kind of stuff. I'm just confused. The wind is up. The wind's gonna still be up. And when I go outside, well, I had this video. I'm trying to edit it in this other program, the Premiere Pro. Got my speak guard. Premiere Pro. And and I got a replacement digital recorder so I could mount it on top to record the audio separately, and I was going to do all this kind of stuff, and the video recorder goes out. It doesn't turn on. And it just the same thing that happened to the other one, why I got this one. It just stopped working. So I'm kind of wondering about this. Yeah. That's why we're doing the get that fan going on. Little background check with the paranormal.
Assist.
Always
illegal.
Paranormal.
Brittany. Frame.
Brittany.
Stick.
Frame.
Top. Against.
Okay. Well, there's just all kinds of stuff.
Bedroom.
Now I don't know about the big news. I mean, the Trumpster, the guy didn't show up for 2 weeks. I mean, with that trial of assault, you know, that he R-worded. Yeah, I gotta say R-word, I guess. I don't know, maybe. I don't have to say that. But how can they demonetize me when I'm not monetized? But he didn't show up with the R-word. Republican. But, so I don't know. And then the ethics committee, there's this big, large ethics committee for the Supreme Court thing. And the Supreme Court are saying we should have a little thing where we review this ethics of the Supreme Court. So we have better. And meanwhile, all the other stuff's going on. So I don't know. This is, yeah, I got a big week coming. So the news. Yep. The city's employing itself. That's basically what's going on there. Is that on? To the news. Let's see if this. Oh, we better make sure this goes on. Just a second. See, I figured out. Gotta make the thing up. To the news. There, the transition worked. Okay, the city reduces its workforce vacancies, but slightly. So they basically, the state of Hawaii made a giant amount of state-city jobs. Some of them are like redundant and useless, but hey, everyone's employed. My cousin work for the state. You don't work for the state, but be someone supervisor. You stand there with the shovel, watch everyone. Shovel. I'm sorry. Don't say too much now. Tourism picks up steam. Oh boy! And there's a steamship. It's the cruise liner that run by steam. The slow rebound in 2020 is better than pre-pandemic numbers. So yeah, tourist industry is getting happy. Chaos at the Capitol is part of lawmaking in Hawaii. So this is the close of the legislative session for the Capitol. When you look at this, why is it so busy with all these hushed and rushed activities? That's because a ton of stuff before it goes deadline, and then they can't vote on it, so there's no chance for your little bill to get into law. I'm sorry, you wanted funding for something? So it has a big backlog rush, like a big bum rush, like Black Friday. So on 130 bills, nearly half the bills are set for final votes, and then they just kind of like scramble and all this stuff. They're probably showing this, trying to like, oh, this is why we work. It takes so hard. We work so hard. But this is the sneaky area where all kinds of junk stuff gets stuffed in there and it gets passed and it shouldn't get passed. Like 60% pay raises for the police officers one time. Hey, no one even knew it happened. The officers, they put it in the boom, 60% police officers get pay raise. You find out in the headlines the next day, and then they just let people make letters to the editor and, go away. It'll go away. And that's how it works. I don't know. Does it work out that way for other places? I don't know. Summer fun's gonna be happening. Oh, ships. Oh, look. Play an ocean. Play an ocean. Okay. Yeah, that's where we kind of read Shakespeare on Sunday over there. Not this Sunday, though. Oh, Trump rejects his last opportunity to testify. Oh, you know what? No, I'm just not going to show. He's just going to pay the millions of dollars that it's a civil, so she gets restitution if she wins. It's like a giant Stormy Daniels. Instead of $130,000, it's like $1 million price tag. Just saying. Weathering the storm. Oh, not there yet. You know what? Come on. Cut to the chase. Summer fun. Oh, geez, I remember summer fun. This is kind of like, this is in the park. Everyone's like going to the park with rugby and lacrosse here, and they're not just like little kids playing lacrosse too. Walking through the park going, oh my gosh, what a child, man! Like lie high. Anyways, when I was in summer fun, it was like boot camp. I was like, oh no, summer fun. It was the theme of Roadrunner. So they were trying to make us run and do exercises because it was like America Fitness America. So they had this little song. It was like, it called "Go You Chicken Fat Go, Go You Chicken Fat," and that's what I remember. It's like 6th grade. It was a nightmare. That's summer fun. Have fun. Have fun. Oh, okay. And the culture of winning. Now that I had a blast from the past. They're back in Hawaii. They allowed them in. No, they win, and they've been. The whole thing is they just didn't win. They were second place, seeded, going in there, fighting first place UCLA. It was just just a few points, and they didn't get the 3rd year in a row. I guess nobody likes this stuff. But anyways. Volleyball is just basically it's hitting up steam. That's getting very popular over here now. Everyone's like, they're coming back. Hey, look, we're back. Crickets. But these guys kind of like graduate and everything, and they're saying, well, we paved the way for you next guys to make winter culture. Just relax, you know what I'm saying? Trying too hard. Guardians of the Galaxies 3. Yeah, I wanted to see that, but not this way. Oh, remember relax back in the day, 1972. Remember? You relax, just like go outside to the parking lot, and you can pick what's my camel. Pick camel number 1, number 2, or number 3. And the one you choose, you get to ride on the back of the camel. The 3 giraffes arrived to Honolulu Zoo. Lofty dilemmas that they're created for shipment. This is how they ship them, massive containers. This heavy head pop off the top. Oh, they traded for a pair of white rhinos. This is 72, so I don't know if it's the same. Okay, it's time for some opinion. We need something interesting. Like, what's your opinion on these? Oh, look, it's a little cartoon. Oh wow.
You mean you don't own a Supreme Court Justice, Thurston? You're the new private jet. You really must get one.
No, the ultra rich, and they own. Hello, they own the judges. Oh yes, judges yes, but Supreme Court judges. Hello, this has reached a new height of low. Okay, so this is guns around are not safer. This is eliminate national debt. You must stop spending. Like, gonna sum up. Okay, doesn't make safer. And this one, oh, this national debt 30,000. You gotta stop spending. But to eliminate, we need to stop per March 6th. You're excited to cut Social Security by 2%, Medicare by 8%, Obamacare 4%, mandatory spending by 5%, defense by. And then he asks the question: can we, the American people, its taxpayers, retirees, and others, do this, or will we suffer a future high expenses for a high food cost of living? Harry Hulier, Alua. I don't know. Is that a challenge or is that rhetorical? Because I don't think you can sort of like
I'm not sure.
cut all these things. Defense spending by 8%. If you cut defense spending by 80%, you still wouldn't see much of a difference in what we got going on as far as the war machine.
Murdered.
Murdered. Shh. Don't tell the Department of Defense. Here. The Office of Hawaiian Affairs can't cry swindle
Friend.
if it's a gamble didn't pay off. If it's gamble.
Knife.
Hey! Sorry, ghosts are talkative. The Office of Hawaiian Affairs can't cry swindle if its gamble didn't pay off. Could you please ask letter writer Glenn Kimura and others espousing his viewpoints to explain their logic? Kaka'ako Makai limits not fair to Native Hawaiians. Cite Article May 2nd. The legislature voted not to allow certain development on Kaka'ako Makai land 6 years before the Office of Hawaiian Affairs accepted the land. As former Governor Neil Abercrombie said, they would had the best real estate appraisers and lawyers counseling them. Nothing was hidden or swindled. It appears that as though Office of Hawaiian Affairs gambled from the start to overturn restrictions on development down the road, and it lost. That's what happens when you gamble. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Claiming you were swindled, no matter how sympathetic the cause, is wrong, just wrong. We need more affordable housing and better salaries for thousands of local families, for families of all ethnicities who can afford million-dollar properties. Distorting the facts is not the way to do it. Glenn Emmanuel Kaka'ako. Thank you, Glenn, for giving us the scoop on Kaka'ako. It's like they got the land, but they can't develop the giant high-rises because there's limits. But they wanted to go past the limits, just like the other ones who promised affordable housing. They promised affordable housing, which is not affordable. And then they have these million-dollar units. So, basically,
Lady of the Night.
Hawaiian Affairs, yeah. It's a Kamehameha. They're gonna do it again. They're gonna do what they did. So got lots of money. So we're gonna have some affordable housing and then million-dollar apartments, and all in the name of affordable housing. I don't know. That's what I think is going on there. Anyways, oh, it's Mongers Monday. Sorry, didn't want to lose you with that one. Anyways, have a good Monday. Bye. Aloha. Have a fresh sunrise and more fresh wind. Aloha. More fresh wind. More wind. Sunrise. Wind on top of that. More fresh wind. I don't know. It's all fresh wind. And more wind. And wind on top of that. And then
Sunrise and fresh water.
fish aloha. Fish sunrise and fresh aloha. No more water. Fish aloha especially. Fish aloha to you. And fresh aloha to you too.